welcome back to my channel. So today we have a video all about the H&M perfumes. I know quite a few people have requested these over time, and H&M have kindly sent me 13 different fragrances to give you my impressions of and my review. If you are new here, then hello, welcome. We are all about perfumes here, so check out my hundreds of other videos. And if you're a regular but you haven't subscribed yet, then do hit that subscribe button and show your support. You know, I really appreciate it. So of course, high street perfumes are getting more and more common. So many brands now have their own perfumes that they bring out, and sometimes they are quite similar to popular perfumes. So I'll let you know if any of these remind me of any designer perfumes. And as you'd expect from H&M, the price point is amazing. So they come in 75ml and 20ml sizes. The 20mls are £4.99 and the 75ml are £12.99, so significantly cheaper than designer perfumes. And I think that these little 20ml ones are great little handbag sprays. I have seen that they do even smaller, thinner ones, but I think this could go in a decent sized handbag. So let's kick off with Flowerscape. This one, I was really drawn to it because it had this beautiful pink packaging, and I really like this and recommend this for any sweet pea lovers out there. It's a really pretty delicate sweet pea light floral. It has a little bit of bergamot in there as well, which helps make it very bright and fresh. And I see from the notes that they have jasmine in here, but I predominantly get sweet pea. You guys know that I like sweet pea a lot. It's just so fresh and spring-like. It kind of reminds me of a sort of a light citrusy type eau de toilette perfume. These are all eau de toilettes, by the way. And I've been wearing this morning, and I found that for about an hour or so I could smell it on me. I just did one spray. So I think this would be really nice to sort of spray all around you, maybe do like 7 or 8 sprays, and you just get this really fresh bergamoty sweet pea. So I really like this, perfect for springtime or humid weather, or if you just want something very uplifting and refreshing. Perhaps it's quite a clean smell, would be good after a shower. But yeah, really like that. And I could see this coming out from Marc Jacobs and being charged £50 for it, or an eau de toilette from, you know, one of the big designers. So yeah, it definitely reminds me of a Marc Jacobs type pretty fresh floral. So next we have one called Rue Cremeux. I think this is of course a French pronunciation, which you guys know I'm not very good at. Now this is a classic Cashmere vanilla. It reminds me of a fresher version of Gucci Rush. It has that peach in here. It also has some lilac in here. I know when the lilac blooms each year, I get comments saying, what perfume has lilac in? So I think this one is quite good for that, but it does have vanilla in, and I feel much more cozy and warm, and it feels like it's a warm cashmere jumper would smell like if it had a smell. Ever so slightly powdery, but in a sort of like a makeup powdery type way. It's really reminding me of something, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's a More and More from Cashmere, or maybe YSL. It's like a peachy vanilla. So this is a very classic 2020 type smell, very like sweet but with a fruitiness. Maybe if you like La Vie Belle, you'd like this. I think you could layer this with La Vie Belle, which has those similar vanilla-y notes in. But this would be good, I think, for the office, for autumn, winter, nighttime, just as a comforting vanilla, but not a heavy vanilla. I know some people find vanilla too heavy. The peach really lifts this. So next we have Arboretum, which has a sort of green type color to the liquid. This is a really, really fresh pear. Again, it has some bergamot in, but I get basically pear as the main note here. I love pear, you know I love pear. This one is really quite light, but if you like things like the Jo Malone Pear and Freesia, if you like pear that's in Jimmy Choo Eau de Parfum. And then as it fades, I'm getting a bit of rosy jasmine. It's very elegant, it's very fresh. It reminds me a bit of Ralph Lauren Ralph. Remember that one? Very much daytime, fresh, light spray. This would be great for humid weather. It's got that like thirst quenching pear scent to it. Really, really fresh. So this one's called Sparks Will Fly. It has a very deep orange color. Now this one is a bit heavier. It reminds me a bit of Calvin Klein Euphoria. And this is a patchouli fragrance. I'm getting lots of patchouli. It has some floral notes in here like orange blossom and mandarin, but it's not orangey like you'd expect it to be with those notes. I think the patchouli is really dominating. If you like your patchoulis, which are in so many perfumes now, right? Like Jimmy Choo, Mon Paris, Euphoria. I think you'd like this, and you could definitely layer it and top up with this. It's a classic patchouli smell. I think this would definitely work at nighttime or daytime. I mean, it's an eau de toilette, so it's not going to be too heavy for during the day. And it doesn't have any sweet notes in here, but I'm getting almost like a vanilla from it. Sort of like those little VA Belle vibes. So yeah, this definitely is the heaviest one we've tried so far, but it's still not a super heavy smell. So this next one is called Way Past Midnight. This is a fresh magnolia. It has a lot of grapefruit in as well, so I get a very light magnolia, a fresh grapefruit, bit of ginger in here, which helps mix and make that sharp grapefruit smell. This is very light. This is perhaps the lightest one so far. Very much something you'd use to like freshen up if you are in a hot, humid climate or on holiday and you just want that fresh grapefruit with a little bit of pretty magnolia in, then I'd go for this. This is more almost like a body spray type smell to me than a perfume, just very, very citrusy and fresh. So next we have one called Above the Clouds. I love that name, and it's blue liquid. So I think this one is kind of going for the kind of vibes that we get from Ariana Grande's Cloud, but it's much lighter. It has that sort of smell of after a rain shower. It has a name, doesn't it? Is it Pechinin? I can't remember. But this kind of smells like that clean cotton, fresh laundry. It reminds me a bit of the cotton Yankee Candle, fresh cotton, musk and cotton and fresh. So I think this would be nice if you just want that clean, just wash clothes type smell. Again, it feels a little bit more like a body spray smell than a perfume. So, but definitely good for people who just want something very, very light. Next we have Raccoon Tooth. This is a bit stronger, and this has some unisex vibes here. It has a lot of bitter orange in, which is used in male fragrances. Neroli as well. I'm getting bitter orange and neroli, so that sort of sharp, fresh, lemony scent that you get in some male fragrances. This is definitely the most unisex. It says there's some tuberose in here. I get it a bit, but the neroli and the bitter orange are really the stars of this one. So if you like your lemony citrusy smells, but the ones that are a little bit more towards the masculine end, then this is a good one. And then next we have one that comes in an all black bottle called Universal. This one is interesting. Obviously unisex, as you'd expect from the name. If I didn't know what it was, would say it was probably a male fragrance because it has lavender in and bergamot, all typical male fragrance notes, amber, musk. It feels like a male smell to me. But it's not heavy. It's lighter than typical male eau de toilette, aftershaves, more like a refreshing everyday or masculine scent. And perhaps you could sort of use this if you've had a quick shower and you just want to freshen up with a scent. This is the type of thing you could use. So to me, this, of course, anyone could wear it, but I would say it was more towards the male side. So next we have lipstick, which comes in this cute little pink packaging. And I think this is one of my favorites. It basically smells like lipstick, you guys. It has that powdery, violety rose scent that makeup smells like, that lipstick smells like. If you like Lipstick Fever from Juliette Has a Gun, it's quite similar to that. Or the Modern Muse Gloss perfume, like a lip gloss type smell. Very, very girly and feminine smell, like a classic female smell, that smell of lipstick. So I think this is one of my favorites because I've always loved that lipstick smell, and the past few years brands have started releasing these fragrances that smell like it, and I love it. I think it's a great idea, and it just, the smell makes you feel very feminine, I think. And I found it was quite good for lasting. I was wearing this last night and it did stick around for a few hours, and given it's an eau de toilette and considering this is $4.99, I think that's pretty good. Next we have T-Shirt, and this is basically your classic cotton smell. Very, very, very light. It smells like fresh laundry. Definitely universal, unisex smell, but very light, even lighter than the Up in the Clouds one. Just so light. So if you're someone that really struggles with perfume and wants something very light, this is about as light as you're gonna get from a perfume. So this could be nice just to freshen up. You know, it's not really like a perfume, it's like a fresh cotton body spray. So next we have Sunray, which has the unusual solar note in. I did a whole perfume video about solar notes. I'll leave it linked if I remember. So this basically has the smell of like a holiday sun cream, that holiday smell that you only get when you're, you know, in a tropical climate using sun cream, and it's that smell of holiday, you know, the Nivea perfume, that Hawaiian tropic smell. It's that type of vibe. Perfect for when you just want to be transported to feeling like you're on holiday, whether you actually are or not, or would be great to take with you on holiday. It feels like tiare flower and coconuts and just warm, hot days. Next we have Cashmere, that comes in a white bottle. This again has that sort of fresh laundry vibe to it. Very, very gentle, almost reminded me a little bit of that sort of baby powder smell. You could sort of spray this on a cashmere jumper, and it would sort of make it feel all clean and freshly laundered. So quite a few of these like cleany, cottony type smells in the range. And then lastly, but by no means least, we have Rain. So this definitely has that just rained smell to it. Slightly green, you know, the smell of water on grass, you know, rain on leaves. It's that type of vibe. Very fresh. If you're looking for that just rained feeling, then this is one of the closest I've ever smelt to that, what it actually smells like when you go outside after it's just rained. They have captured it very well here, I think. Again, very, very light, very fresh. And it's got an element of green to it. Definitely unisex. It's like a sort of fresh green, think like the Guerlain Aqualara Goria range, that type of vibe. And I love the sort of transparent aquamarine coloured bluey bottle. Cool, so that's it, guys. Let me know what your favourite one is from H&M. I know there are more in the range, so do let me know in the comments down below if there's any others you think I should try and what your favourite is, and do keep your requests coming for more videos. But that's it, guys, so thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!